Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? Hello, Chrissy. Hello, I am Water. Shannon, Rocio, Ashley Lynn. What's going on, Stella? Stella. Oh, you're driving. Yeah, don't be doing that and driving. How's everybody doing? I'm doing awesome. I got high energy today. Hey, Renee. What's going on? Hey, Blue Butterfly. Hey, Megan. What's going on, Dee Dee? Oh, you're at work. You're at work. I got something good for you guys today. I'm actually switching it up. I actually have a message that I'm going to deliver before I take any kind of questions. But I'm going to wait a few minutes and let other people get into the chat. That way, but we can chat while we're waiting. I'll probably wait about a couple more minutes. What's going on, Carolina? I love Carolina. That's where I'm from. I love that name. How's everybody's energy? Hey, Doriana. We got the tribe here. It's got high vibes. I got some high energy today. I'm telling you what. If you follow me on Instagram, you know, because I don't usually post on social media, but today I posted a buttload of stuff on social media. Yeah, sweet Caroline, I love that. Carolina rain, I love Carolina rain too. How's everybody doing? Y'all ready for the weekend? Yeah, RDU is pretty cool. Blue butterfly. Wow, you've seen your first honeybee, Joey. Ain't no low frequencies here. We're gonna be leaving with high frequencies. I'll be surprised if my live chat doesn't have a hiccup and I have to like do the same thing I did last time. Oh, I love bonfires. Hey, Amanda. I love this idea too. I don't remember who recommended it, but I went along with it. Nah, Matt tries to sing. Matt can't sing. Yeah, much love and light to you too, Carolina. Hey, Tanya. Got 22 people in here. That's 1111. Love that number. Anybody got any good plans for the holidays? Hey, Laurie from Pueblo. You're welcome. Lots of releasing. Hey, Harley Dove. Lots of releasing. Release it. Release it to the divine. All right. I think maybe wait one more minute. Make sure. Hey, Laurie. Just chilling like a villain, huh, Laurie? That's cool. I hope the weather's nice here because I want to go hiking or do something. Tanya making deviled eggs and staying calm. Stella's putting the ribs on. Man, I love barbecuing. That's what I do. That's one of my other hobbies. I have a 12-foot smoker called Big Sexy. Yeah, R to the third power, recognize, release, and reboot, Ashley Lynn says. All right, so I have a message for you guys. I actually didn't plan this, but I intuitively got this today. And I think that it's a message that a lot of people will want to hear. I'm just looking at y'all's chat. What time is dinner? Oh boy. Hey Amber. I don't think I said hey to you. Wild Twins, hey, how you doing? Oh, you okay. So here's the deal. I'm gonna hey Purple Moonlight, I'm gonna go ahead and go through this message, and then afterwards I will take questions. So hold your questions till I'm done with the message, if that's okay with you guys. Well, if it ain't okay, then it's probably just gonna get lost. Hey Jennifer. And I'm just joking too. I mean, I'm kind of joking, but not really, because you'll probably have to like write it again, so you waste your time. Yes, Stella is always on point. So here we go. So today I got this message, and basically we're gonna go through it. Right now we are at a significant time with the pink full moon in Libra and the beginning of spring. Spring is a time of new beginnings, a fresh start. From the ashes comes beautiful flowers. I know a lot of you guys, ladies, need to hear this because it's a new foundation. A lot of us are crumbling the old walls and building up new foundations in our life. We're on our life path, our journey, and the springtime is a time for those new beginnings. It's a time for not only new beginnings with other people, but new beginnings within ourselves. And so the divine wanted me to let you guys know that that it's okay, that they got your back, that it's okay to start over. Change. If it wasn't for change, you wouldn't be here where you are right now. The angels are around us, working hard to assist us, protect us, heal us, bring us messages, and position us to be at the right place at the right time. And just to let you know, right before I came on here, I got a song that said, it was a song by EDX, I believe, called Angel on My Shoulder. The angels are around us. You just have to ask. Ask for assistance from the angels. They are wanting to help. I'm telling you right now, once you ask, then you're gonna see big changes in your life. Right now, where it's high manifestation, all you have to do is believe, put in the work, meditate, pray, repeat, get off your butts, get outside, get in nature, grind yourself, take charge, step in your king or queen energy. The pink full moon represents love. Just as the moon shines her majestic pink love amongst us, this is a reminder that we are to do the same. Love passionately, love without expectations, love unconditionally. We are the example to the collective. Unconditional love is a fairy tale to most, but it's the norm for light workers. It's the norm for twin flames. We must love each person, not even just our twin, each person unconditionally. That doesn't mean that we allow them to take advantage of us. That doesn't mean we allow them to do mean things to us. We send them love and then we turn and walk away and we never look back. If that person's evil towards you, then you turn, walk away, and never look back. But, you don't have to worry about hating. You don't have to worry about revenge, karma, or any of that other stuff. That will take care of itself. You worry about yourself. And only you can send love their way. Only you can not hate. Only you can save yourself and save your inside, because hate, all that does is tear you down. And I know it's very difficult, because it's difficult for me sometimes. I mean, I've been in those same situations, so I'm definitely not exempt from that. Yes, Lori, love conquers all. Love in a way that raises the vibration, raises the energy of Mother Gaia, and confuses the world. That confusion will trigger an awakening, an understanding that humans can love without expectations. Like I said before, you are the example. You are the example. Yes, we have 44 viewers. 44 viewers. 1111 twice. Remember, you are a warrior, so rise up. You're a light worker, so shine. That's what light workers do. You guys, I mean, you don't realize the amount of power that you have within yourself. I mean, I know sometimes it's hard for me to imagine that too, but we have a lot of power. And when I say power, I mean energetically. And energetically, we have so much power. Don't give your power away. Don't let people take your power. And whenever I talk about, sending somebody love and walking away, that's protecting yourself. That's protecting your power. You stay in your power. If you have to, adjust your crown and keep walking. When someone doesn't choose you, then send them love. Have self-respect, self-worth. And like I said a minute ago, adjust your crown and move forward. Don't look back. Stay in your power. Focus on you. You are the only thing that's in your span of control, nothing else. And by helping you, you help the divine. You help divine timing. You can't control divine timing, but you can help divine timing. Trust in the divine. Have faith in the divine, because the divine has trust and faith in you, each of you. The divine's never left your side. The angels have never left your side. They're there all the time. We just need to maintain trust and faith, and we need to ask the angels for assistance. If that person that you turned and walked away from comes back and they're in their king or queen energy, then and only then allow them to have your time. Your time is one of the most valuable gifts you can give anybody is your time. And you don't give your time away just to anybody. Kings and queens don't chase. This is a lesson that a lot of us have to learn, including myself. Kings and queens, they don't chase. And they always get what they want. And I'm not saying that from an egotistical standpoint. I'm saying this from a higher self standpoint. Because they have an abundant mindset and maintain trust and faith in the divine. One of the things that I like to do, if you watch my last video, is I like to learn from nature. And, right now we have a chance, another opportunity. Well, we have an opportunity every day, but right now we have a real big chance to learn from nature. Let's learn from spring. Let the old crumble. Create a fresh new beginning within you. Get out your brooms. If it doesn't belong in your life, sweep it to the curb. Sweep it to the curb. Hey, what's up, Liz? Guided by Angels. I had to break up my in between my message real quick so I could say hey to my soul sister. So create a fresh new beginning within you and love relentlessly. Love yourself, love others, and most importantly, be appreciative and love the divine. Step up, kings and queens. The only way to go is up. So rise up. my light workers, and shine. Shine so bright that it lights up all of Mother Gaia. Light up all of Mother Gaia. That's how much energy you have within yourself. You have enough energy to where you can shine and you can light up all of Mother Gaia. From a satellite, they can see Mother Gaia lit up. You have that power. You have that energy. And I just want to say, you know, the three most important things that I base all my teachings off of and my intuition is peace, love, and happiness. Those are the three most important things that you can have within yourself. And I'll tell you what. So now I'm at the end of my message, but I wanted to share that with you guys, and hopefully it resonated. So anyway, how's everybody doing? Now I'm gonna go ahead and move into taking questions if you guys have questions, and just chit chatting if that's what you want to do. Hey, Wild Twins. Thanks, Stella. Thanks, Liz. My two soul sisters. Thank you, Laurie. Hey, Kim Sil. Yeah, shine like a flame. Hey, RZ. Yeah, I plan on posting this video as long as I don't have any technical difficulties. Hey, Trissa. Trisha says, just wondering if you're a DM, why are you not in union with your DF? Well, obviously it takes two to tango, right? So I would say that I control myself and I control being in my own power, and now I'm just waiting for my queen to step forward. And that's the only thing I take. I don't take princesses, I take queens. So the reason why I'm not in union right now is probably because it's not, you know, divine timing is at play, and it's not, the timing is not correct. Hey, Grace. No, I ain't feeling down. I'm feeling energetic. Why are you feeling down? You're welcome, Chrissy. Hey, Anna. RZ says, I've been recently told that a twin flame journey is a load of rubbish and I'm wasting my time. Yeah. Well, I heard that from somebody else this week. They were asking me about that, and you know, we're always full of opinions, but one thing I can probably guarantee is the person that told you that has really no knowledge on the twin flame journey. And the only thing they really probably are focusing on is the love story. When they say twin flames, they probably think of The Notebook. Yes, Laurie, boundaries are very important. Wild Twins, you're asking if your DM's not responding. Is it healthy to keep shooting messages? I wouldn't. Why would you do that? I mean, he ain't responding to your message. Obviously, he's getting them. So if somebody's not choosing you, you know, you need to have self-respect and work on yourself. Focus on yourself. Be in your own power. Like I said in my message, queens and kings don't chase. So what I would do is, you know, if you want to send a message, I would send a message that's straight to the point and without expectations, and I would let it go and move on. Move on with yourself. Move on, you know, stepping in your power. You know, adjust your crown and keep walking. Let's see here. RZ says, it really upset me and threw me off balance. How do I know that this is real? Um, well, I mean, I've covered this several times, but one of the ways that I knew it was real was whenever I looked in my divine feminine's eyes, and it was just electric and an energetic spark. It was way different than any other connection that I've been in. Um, and I knew that it was special, even though I wasn't awakened and didn't know anything about twin flames or uh, um, anything about twin flames or the journey itself. Ash says, any tips, Matt, on leveling up with this spring energy, loving your high vibes? Yeah, leveling up. Okay, so, man, today I went. Okay, this is what I recommend. I recommend getting into a routine. Um, and my routine is that I wake up, I have a couple of cups of coffee. I usually take my kids to school, and then I go and I hit the gym, and then go work out at the gym 40-45 minutes. Then I go and run, because running increases the endorphins, and it makes you just think a lot clearer, and it makes you feel like, just even though I hate running, I'm not a runner, I hate running, but I mean running definitely changes your perspective. And I might do a video on working out, but one of the reasons why I work out is not because I want to look great or anything. I mean, that is one of the benefits from. But the thing is because twins are very sensitive to the environment and very sensitive to foods, and we have to take care of ourselves in order to be able to succeed in the world. And so another thing is it's life lessons. By going to the gym, I like pushing myself beyond my limits. That's what I do on a daily basis, whether I'm at the gym or not. It makes me understand that I can accomplish things that my mind tells me that I can accomplish. And by doing that on a regular basis, it keeps me motivated, and that helps me level up, and it keeps my energy high, and it makes me want to just conquer the world. I even do that whenever I'm feeling low energy, man. I mean, that 2 weeks that I didn't post videos for on my channel, I went to the gym and then I felt wiped out afterwards. But I still did it. I still stayed in there, and I still hung in there and did my routine. Hopefully that helps, Ashley. Yeah, Miss Rose, boundaries are number one. Thanks, Renee. I'm glad you enjoyed the message. I'm glad I was able to assist you. I'm trying to make sure this thing just likes to jump around. Freaking jump around. What's this going on? Wow, you guys are like going crazy with these messages. This is very difficult. Okay. Life ours is a roller coaster ride. Yep. Hey, Butterfly, new beginnings. Trisha says, yes, that should be lucky queen. Yeah, I agree. Sablin, hey Sablin, I have a question. Does it really switch from runner to chaser? Do you even believe in that dynamic? Now, I experienced runner and chaser. Me and my DF, we experienced both sides of it. So yeah, it does exist. At the time, I didn't know what I was doing. And I mean, I didn't know that, anything about that dynamic. But yeah, it does exist, and yeah, twins do that. Scala says, have you dated anyone since you woke up? Just curious. Oh man. This is like where it gets to like where Liz, you guys watch Guided by Angels, Liz always breaking out the sex cards. Now everybody wants to ask these questions. So, nope, I haven't dated anybody since I've awoken. And and the reason being is because I've been working so hard on focusing on myself and focusing on my initiatives and getting in my power and maintaining my energy and learning about the things that I need to do on my journey and on my mission. Plus, I have kids, which that comes first, and then I felt intuitively that at the time it wasn't in my highest good. So no, I didn't do that, and it wasn't because it wasn't for any other reason than what I've just listed. um, Amanda says her family thinks that she's insane. Tell them they will never understand it because they are not a twin. Yep. Unless you experience it or walking in somebody else's shoes, you will not know. Yes, Maggie, adjust your crown. Yep, Miss Rose, walk the walk. Lori says her family disowned her. Yeah, I mean, obviously they're not in great energy if they're disowning you. Let me see here. And it says this journey has been so freaking hard. It helps to have a group such as this to help along with that folks don't understand. Yeah, I agree. It is difficult, but the reason why it's difficult is because we have to experience things that affect humanity. And how are you supposed to teach somebody unless you actually experience it for yourself? Wow, twin, spoke to my soul. Thank you. You're welcome. You already knew the answer to your question anyway. I know, I felt that intuitively, but I was glad to be your confirmation. Ashley, you're a runner. Stop running. Being honest, stop running. Because really what you're doing is you're running from yourself. It's not about running from your twin, it's running from yourself. Hey, Divine Ray. Glad you made my channel. Hey, Purple Moonlight. Purple Moonlight asked, when did you first meet your twin flame? I met my twin May 29th, 2017. Yep, Miss Rose, it is hard. You definitely stay in your truth. Stay in the truth. And stay with your boundaries. Don't let your DM move you out of your boundaries. If your DM's in his power, then he will respect your boundaries. And actually, he'll be appreciative of your boundaries. Dang it, why does it do that? It jumps like, I'm sitting here scrolling through and it just jumps. Dang him. You're welcome, Sablin. All right. Let's see here. Where am I at? Man, you guys are going to town. All right. If I missed your question, just type it again. I'm obviously way behind or spending a lot of time answering questions. Prop Mama. Hey, Prop Mama. Says her DM finally unblocked me on everything after 4 months of silence, then blocked me again without saying a word. What do you think is going on? It's part of that push-pull effect. It's part of your energy end up triggering things within him, which is why he disappeared, which is why he ended up blocking you in every area, because they seen you as the person that caused pain to them. And so then they block you on every avenue. So then what happens is they test the boundaries out again to see, how, if the pain still exists. So it's kind of like the, analogy of a little kid that jumps into a hot bathtub without checking how hot the water is, gets burned. Well, they're only gonna get burned once. And then after that, every single time they're gonna stick their pinky toe into the water to see how hot it is before they jump in. It's that kind of same effect. Blue butterflies, you said nature twice a day. That's awesome, man. I tell you what, you will be extremely grounded for doing that. Let's see here. Got it. God's warriors. Hey, how you doing? People not going through this does not understand, but it's very hard to keep choosing to be alone when us queens and kings have many who will let it be. Yeah, that's true. But you know what you need to understand is you're really never alone. I mean, you have the angels and the divine is around you all the time, so you really ain't alone. I mean, the angels are visiting me all the time. Matter of fact, they're right here, right now. But I do understand what you mean from a 3D aspect. Yes. You're welcome, Renee. I appreciate you being here and visiting my channel and giving me support. Awakening Annie says her twin flame says he loves me but isn't in love with me. He wants to be friends, even wants to go out together Monday. Yeah, they say that. A lot of them, I mean, you know, maybe he's not. Maybe he really is not, but I would just say that if he's really your twin flame, a lot of times they like to deny. Prop Mama, thank you for the $9.99. I really appreciate it. And I love nines, you know. My favorite number is 45 equals 9, so I love that number. You know, Liz always asks for hearts in her chat whenever somebody donates. So, you know, I want to do something different though. So anytime somebody donates, I want people to put Tridents in the chat. So put Tridents in the chat. Tridents instead of hearts, because it's for King Trident's tribe. Put Tridents in the chat. Not the word, the actual Trident. Somebody needs to lead by example. So anyway, yes, Tridents. There you go. It's all right, y'all figure it out. Anyway, so if they're really your twin flame, they really will love you. They really do love you, and a lot of times they will deny the connection because they're trying to convince themselves that it's not real. Yes, I like that. Wow, twins. The Little Mermaid and King Trident. Yes, Tridents. There you go. That's what I want to see. So moving on. Let's see. Yes, Ashley, I agree. Physical activity has saved me. That's what she says. Definitely cheaper than therapy. I agree. I tell you what. Once you do some physical activity, man, it changes your life in more than one way. Dee Dee says she reached out to her DM to go out and got a response the next day, but didn't set a date, time, responded with suggestion. He has not responded. Well, that right there tells you what kind of energy he's in. Basically, you know, he should be setting if he's in his king energy, he's gonna be setting a date, time, and place, and he's gonna be ready to take his queen out. If he hasn't even responded, then he's still in Joker energy. I mean, I'm sorry, but I mean, if my DF comes back and she's in her queen energy, then I'm gonna be like, I'm ready to take my queen out. So I want to go here at this time in this place, and I make all the arrangements, and you don't have to do anything but just tag along. You're welcome, Saddling. Something I should just putting a in front if you have a question. Hey, I agree with that. Maggie says someone suggested putting a king in front of the question if you have a question. That's a good idea. So if you have a question, put like a little king emoji in front of and before you write. That way I know I can scroll right through and just see that, and that'll make this go a lot quicker. Man, you guys are brilliant. Y'all are brilliant. Let's see here. Let me scroll through. Awakening, it says she just feels so confused because she's grateful. Time, I agree. Ashley, hey Matt, do you and your DF go back and forth between runner and chaser? No, not anymore. I don't do. Once you get in your king energy, or queen energy, you don't do that anymore. Because you know that kings and queens don't chase, and they don't run either. May I ask how and when you enlightened and had the moment of inner realization of the, yeah, when I went through my awakening last summer, approximately, well, Dark Night of the Soul was around May to June, maybe into July, and then awakening was towards the end of July. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna scroll all the way down now because, and then if you have questions, just put like a little king. Oh, y'all already doing it, man. Y'all are fast learners. Hold on, let me scroll up. I'm seeing it now. Oh, y'all are cracking me up. So Purple Moonlight says, Matt, what do you think about there being different waves of twin flames? Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's different waves, because it's kind of like a, hey, thanks Wild Twins for the $2. That equals 11. I really appreciate that. Everybody put Tridents in the chat. Tridents in the chat. Different ways. So yeah, so there is different ways. The reason there's waves is because people awaken at different times, and there has to be twins that keep occupying the world because it's the balance between good and evil. And so when people humans they pass away and leave this earth, other twins have to fill in. So there's going to be waves of twins that are consistently coming in, and it's going to be on where you are in the journey is what wave you're coming in on, or when divine timing is going to happen. Scott says, what if he keeps setting updates and then pulls a stunt and doesn't show up? Well, he's in Joker energy, Scala. Don't waste your time with him. That you need to set boundaries. If he doesn't show up, that means that he's in Joker energy. Yeah, I would definitely set boundaries, and I would not give him my time of day until he shows me that he's in his king energy. Trisha says, being in queen energy is about being totally receptive to your DM as your king. Yeah, that's true. If you're not receptive, then they're not going to come forward. If you guys are occupying the Queen of Swords, if you know what I mean by the Queen of Swords, where basically, you're on guard and you're ready to like stab that dude in the back, or show him who's the boss. He ain't going to come forward. Because he knows, DMs are fast learners in one aspect, is they don't like to get their butts kicked, and they know that that's what you guys are going to do. So that's true. Amanda says, do you think your DF is in her queen energy now? Can you sense her working on herself? I believe she works on herself. I don't feel like she's in her queen energy, but That's what I feel intuitively. Divine Ray says, "Are you going to go live with Liz at 11:11 UK time?" Yeah, I plan on catching some of Liz's chat. I don't know if I'll be done by the time, but I plan on catching some of her chat. Let's see here. Okay. You're welcome, Ashley. I appreciate you coming to my channel. I appreciate you supporting my live event. You know, I make all this happen for y'all, and you know, I support you guys. And as I posted on my channel, you know, and you know, just the most important thing you can give someone is your time, and you guys are giving me your time, and I'm giving you my time. So we're all just as important to each other. Dang it. Laurie says, gotta go. Okay, see you later, Laurie. You have a great Easter. Thank you for coming to my channel. Amber says she's having a hard time trusting her intuition in regards to her DM. I've had visions of past lives together, yet the person he is in this life is basically unreachable. How do you know that for certain? I think a lot of that has, you know, a lot of ways to understand that is dreams. And I think that, you know, a lot of people will have dreams about things from past lives. And that's why, you know, I recommend keeping a journal and writing down as much of your dreams as you can remember, because it might not resonate with you that moment, but whenever you refer back to it later on, it might just like an alarm go off in your head, and it might trigger you to understand exactly what that dream actually meant, and it might actually help you refer back to things that happened in past lives. Let's see here. Make sure you guys are putting king heads before your questions, so that way I can scroll through here and quickly find the questions. It helps me out, helps you out. White Wolf. Hey, White Wolf. I have a lot of questions. Can you tell what is the most common mistakes that people make on this journey? Yeah, the most common mistake is not understanding the journey. You know, most people think that the journey is just about a love story, but it's not. This journey is about assisting humanity. This is about raising the vibrations of the world. This is about fulfilling your mission and your purpose. So I think understanding the journey is probably one of the most common mistakes, because people don't understand the journey. And when you understand the journey, then everything starts making sense. Hey, Eva, how you doing? Amber, she says she's having a hard time trusting her intuition in regards to the DM. I've had visions of our past lives together, yet the person he is in this life basically... Oh, I already read that, sorry. This is how much this thing's scrolling. Dang it. Purple Moonlight. If both are in king and queen energy and none is chasing, how does anyone ever get caught? I mean, isn't the male energy supposed to chase the female eventually when fear is gone? No, I don't know who said that. You don't need to chase if the queen's receptive, right? If the queen's receptive, if the king is in his king energy, and he's making a day, time, and place, then you're not chasing because you're both receptive. You're both in your power. You're both cooperating with each other. So there doesn't need to be any chasing, really. Let's see here. Anna says, does a DM know he is even a DM? No, not really. I didn't know this until I awakened. I didn't know anything about this journey. I didn't know even words twin flames. I didn't even know what that meant. I was just thinking that was something crazy, to be honest. So, I mean, until they awaken, they probably won't know. Thanks, Della. I really appreciate your help. Thanks for moderating. I appreciate all my moderators. I know Liz was here. She's getting ready to go live at 11:11 UK time. So she probably already left. Hey Matt, is it still a good sign of them returning if you've sent them small message and he hasn't yet, but he's quick to read it? I mean, only time can tell, Chiz. I can't tell you whether or not he is or not. I mean, I can tell you that if they've read it, then they must be somewhat receptive. More than likely, he's still trying to figure things out, and whenever he feels like that, that he's not going to be harmed by returning. And when I say harm, I don't mean like physical harm or anything. I mean like inside, like stuff like the oil rising to the top of the water. So any of the deep dark wounds that are deep and hidden, and just coming to the surface and hitting them in the face, once they feel like that's not going to happen, then more than likely they'll reach out or whenever they feel comfortable. Let's see here. Hey, Andrew. Do I consciously feel the energy of my DF? I feel her energy. I feel her energy all the time, but I feel it most of the time whenever I'm meditating, or at night, whenever I feel like the telepathic communication is the highest, and then my dream state. Thanks, Eva. I just answered this question. And hello, Andrew. I'm glad you made it to my channel. Okay, I think I'm all the way to the bottom now. Let's see here. So Chiza says, is it wrong if you love yourself so much that you don't desire others while on the twin flame journey? No, you need to know what's best for yourself. You always need to look out for yourself. What's the best for your welfare and happiness is what's most important. Hey, Jennifer. I'm doing awesome. I got extremely high energy tonight, or just this afternoon here. Okay, I made it to the bottom, I believe. If I didn't answer your questions, make sure you put a king before the question, so that way I can find your question a lot sooner. You're welcome, Purple Moonlight. Yeah, Jennifer, it's full moon. You know, got that pink full moon in Libra. How's everybody's energy feeling during this full moon? Hey, Lena, you missed my message, and then I've answered some questions afterwards. Hey, Heather, how are you doing? Anna says, how can you tell if your energy from your twin's energy? Well, I think that you're referring to maybe purging. So how I determine that is like if I'm happy throughout the day, and then I obviously feel like something that's like just makes me kind of emotional, or something that makes me uh, feel kind of sad, then I know that it's not me. So I mean, it's obviously is my twin. Hey, Andrew says he's male, but in feminine energy, while twin is masculine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Thanks for clarifying. Let's see. Yep, everybody goes through the purge, DD. Yeah, we need to stay. Make sure you stay in your high vibrations, and maintain being grounded. You know, if you don't have gems, get some gems. I mean, you know, I have my gems right here. So my favorite is amethyst. So I got raw amethyst, and I keep that around me. I like the amethyst, but I have smoke quartz, and then I have, and this is good for absorbing negative energy. And then I got rose quartz, and then clear quartz. And then I have my bracelets that I always keep on me because because it helps with absorbing negative energy, and keeps me in high vibrations. Let me see, let me get back. Um, Lena says, Lena says, I'm having dreams every night for the last 3 nights with my twin and them. Yeah. So more than likely, if you're having dreams of your twin in there, more than likely they're thinking about you too. And what I would suggest that I've recommended, and I do, and actually I need to do this more often. I know I've been slacking on this, but is journaling. Make sure you record your dreams so you can refer back to them. Miss Chris Cole says, good way to tell the energy you feel as your twins, someone else's is not yours, will be gradually built over time. Twins, someone else, it will all of a sudden hit you fully. Yeah, that's true. Yep. Gosh dang it, stop jumping around. Yeah, Renee, I'm putting mine out too. My crystal's out for full moon tonight. Yeah, release things that need to go. It's time for spring cleaning. It's time to throw it in the garbage can. If it doesn't have a purpose in your life, and you don't have a purpose in whatever else's life, if it's things or people, then it needs to go to the garbage. Yeah, and then that moldavite is great for twin flames and promotes healing. I agree. No, the first one, Christy, the first one was amethyst. Is a raw amethyst. Andrew says, can I expand on DM's fear of connection causing him or her to run? Yeah, I mean, basically what happens is that for one thing, most DMs are very confused, and their energy is unbalanced, and um, also um, DMs are not great at being in being in their emotions or showing their emotions. And working on themselves. So whenever they get into the connection is so strong. The energy of the connection is so strong that it basically pulls all those things that you haven't worked on out of you, whether it's like fear of abandonment or, you know, you not feeling like you're worthy of love or whatever it is that, you know, that you hold deep inside of you, and it smacks you right in the face. It's almost like, you know, the little emoji hand, that, you know, palm to the face. That's what it feels like. Except for it's kind of like, it's kind of like on the scale of feeling like you're being stabbed inside. So they run away because, you know, anybody that thinks that they're in pain, you know, they're not going to last in it. I mean, if you're in a burning fire, you're going to stay in the fire. Or you're going to run away. Jenny, Jenny, hey Jenny, if you're working on your vibration and have been working hard to raise it, do you think if you are have a low moment, it erases what you've worked on for or set you back much? No, I don't think so. I mean, you know, you got the old saying, you know, two um, uh, 2 steps back, 4 steps forward, you know, or something to that effect. I mean, you know, we're not, you know, we're still humans and we're still susceptible to those type of things. We're not always going to have good days. We have bad days like other people, but the thing is it's all about perspective. It's all about preparation. It's all about your mindset and how you bounce back. You know how what's the word? How I just forgot the word. Um, but anyway, it's uh, it's all how you handle that. It's all how you handle the situation, and it's, you know, preparation. That's why I always talk about, you know, getting into a routine and maintaining that routine, even from like exercise to eating healthy to praying to meditating. You know, you want to make sure that you get into a routine so that way that, you know, it helps you with those types of situations. You know, you got to always be working on the Holy Trinity, mind, body, and soul. So yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes we have setbacks, but setbacks are just lessons. Failure is only when you quit. If you didn't quit, you're just having a setback, and then you're going to bounce forward. Let's see here. So, thanks, Della. I appreciate your compliment. I remembered now. So whenever I was talking a minute ago about, you know, the word that I couldn't remember, resiliency. Resiliency. If you're going through and you have, you know, you have a routine set up, you're going to be more resilient than somebody that doesn't have a routine set up. So, you know, you're building, and twins and light workers are very resilient, and they're very strong on the inside. And a lot of them are a lot stronger than what they actually know. And until you step into your power and understand your power, then, you know, you're not going to understand how resilient you actually are. Yeah, Jennifer, she says she's been doing yoga meditation. It helps. And looking inward helps deal with running twins. That is true. That is true. Gotta consistently work on yourself. Even when you come into union, you don't get to quit. You don't get to quit working on yourself. You got to work on yourself every day. It's got to be deliberate. Deliberate development, and you got to maintain that deliberate development. You know, pray, meditate, eat healthy, exercise. Read books, still learn about your mission, step into your mission, step into your power. You got to keep on going. You don't get to like stop once you get in the union, and you still got to help humanity. That it doesn't stop when you get in the union. Union's not the end point. The end point is whenever you're 6 feet under and you're out of this world. That's whenever it stops. That's the time to rest. You don't get to rest any other time. I mean, you get to physically rest. I mean, when your body tells you you need to rest, but I mean, other than that, man, we're here to help humanity. Thanks, Eva. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel, and yeah, it is a awesome Friday night day. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves, and I hope that you feel the energy in this room, and I hope that it's like catapults you into this weekend, and creates an environment where you guys are ready to start fresh and build a new foundation. I got 65 viewers. Oh, I had 65. That was 11. Anyway, moving on. Let's see if I have another question. Ashley says, should I start dating? You're the only person that can tell you that is you, Ashley. I can't tell you that. Okay. Hey, Mia. Thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I agree, Anna. Us coming together, raising the vibes for all. It's always good. Tiffany, hey Tiffany, how did you get over fears in love? Can you expound on that, Tiffany? I'm not sure. How did you get over fears of love? I didn't fear love. Maybe I'm not reading that correctly. Yeah, I agree, Jennifer. Eat as close to earth is your philosophy. Fruits, vegetables. Yeah, I agree. White Wolf. When I act like I don't care and when I'm having a great time with other people, my twin comes out of nowhere. Does it mean that if I want union, I need to act cold and distant? No. We don't play games. We stay in our queens and kings don't play games. They stay in their energy. And whenever they come back in, you need to make sure on an energetic level that they're in the same energy you're in. They need to be in their king or queen energy. So usually that's what happens is you're getting on with your life, you're enjoying yourself, you're fulfilling your mission, your life purpose, and then when you remove your attention away from your twin, they come back in. It's just kind of like whenever you remove your attention away from someone, then they're curious. They want to know what you're doing. They want to know what you're up to because you're not paying attention to them, and so then they come back in. But the thing is when they come back in, we need to make sure that we maintain boundaries and that we always verify what energy that they are in. And if they're not in their king or queen energy, then I mean, you can do what you want to do, but I would just, I would just be friends, and I wouldn't have any kind of physical contact with them whatsoever, and I would just wait for them to wake the f up, man, if you know what I mean. Lena says, did anyone ever tell their unawakened twin they are a twin? What was the reaction? Yeah, my DF told me that. And my reaction was, oh, you mean soulmates? But then she quickly she quickly told me that that wasn't the same thing. And I don't remember the whole conversation, but yeah, I just kind of just like didn't really care because I was unawakened and I just didn't get exactly what she was talking about. And I was just like, well, I'm just happy to be with you. And, so that was my reaction, is just, I was just kind of aloof, I guess is what you can say. Hey, Dale. Good question, Lena. My friend just told her man, and he ran. Well, I guess that's, everybody has different reactions. Nanette says her DM asked her about twin flames. Don't think it was awakened at the time, merely curious. Yeah. Yeah, Chiz, twin flames and soulmates are very different. That's true. I don't know why, but I just keep getting that song in my head. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. I don't know why I keep thinking about that song. Hey, Renee. Renee says I'm in my power tonight. Yes, I am in my power. Power is coming back strong. Oh yeah, good night, Renee. I'm gonna be over to Liz here soon too. Thanks for visiting my channel. Andrew, the goddess warriors. Why did your DS say was the reason she was leaving you? Well, so we went through push pull God's warriors. So I did a few videos on this, but basically, bottom line is that we both projected things upon each other. I never always treated her with respect and never called her a name or anything like that, or degraded her or anything. I always maintained my manners and I was a gentleman. I treated her actually really, really good. But it was for one thing, I wasn't awakened, and I when we went to our final separation, I had projected some things that went on throughout our relationship, and she did the same thing to me, but I just handled things a lot, even though that I wasn't awakened on as far as what a twin flame journey was. I was awakened enough to know that the connection was special, and how I handled myself whenever someone tells me things about myself. And because whenever they tell me things about myself, I didn't know at the time, but we were mirroring each other, so it was things that whatever she seen in me was the same things that were in her, and the same things that I seen in her was things that was within me. So anyway, when I projected some things onto her, that was kind of like, I guess that was a deep wound for her, or something that she wasn't ready to deal with, uh, and so basically, as a person that's not in their power would do is don't make it out that everything is your fault and nothing was their fault, and they don't take responsibility. And part of stepping into your power is taking responsibility for your own actions. And so anyway, me projecting things onto her whenever I was unawakened caused separation. So Andrew says, do you think it's inevitable that the DM is drawn towards the DF, even if the fear is for a while too powerful? Yeah, I mean that's push pull. They'll always be attracted to her, and they always will love her, even though, that um, they feel pain, but they'll come in and out, because it's kind of like the water thing that I was talking about, where a kid jumps into hot water and they get scalded, um, and then from that point on they just stick their pinky toe in to test the water. So yeah, they're always going to be attracted, and as far as like how much they'll come in and out will depend on them and their fears and the amount of pain that they feel. Miss Chris Cole causes energy to repel. He disappeared. We've been in no contact ever since, nearly 2 years. Yeah, I understand that. Though something has been strongly telling me union could very well be this summer. Yeah, possibly. I've felt that too. I know that there's some unions that's happening in the summer. Goddess Warriors, does my DF contact me? No, we're in no contact. We're in no contact, and she asked me to never contact her, so I have to respect her boundaries. Yeah, Chiza, yeah, I talked to him. Yeah, the 5D is where you can have consistent communication. Yep, I agree, Chris Cole, about the neuroscientist and his experiment. That just tells you that, I mean, if you need any kind of like physical uh, um, physical example of whether or not we have energy within our mind and our body, that's it. Lena says, anyone have a false twin or telepathy with another person apart from their twin? No. And I don't talk about false twins because I don't believe in false twins. I mean, I believe either they're your twin, and if they're not your twin, they're a karmic. False twin, I mean, what is the purpose of a false twin anyway? I mean, if they're a false twin, if they're not your twin, they're going to be a karmic. They're here to teach you a lesson. Yes, Anna, send your DM love, light, and positive vibes every day. Absolutely. Yes, Nanette, let it go and let it flow. Yes. That's cool, Lena. You have telepathy with somebody else. Miss Chris Cole says exactly, false twins are catalysts. They are meant to provide contrast so that we can see exactly what we don't want, so we can begin to focus on exactly what we do want in our ideal partner. Yeah, I agree. I don't agree that they're false twins, but I mean, I think that they're karmics, and the karmics are a catalyst. I just don't believe in false twins, but I mean, that doesn't mean that you guys don't have to believe in that. Yes, Nanette, once you ascend to 5D, conscious telepathy becomes easier. Yeah, and once you, I mean, that's the one thing about using meditation as a tool, because it helps train your mind, um, and helps you with not only connecting with your twin, but it also helps you with connecting with the angels and receiving their messages. Yes, Nanette, meditation facilitates this, and Kundalini yoga also helps. Yeah, I thought about trying Kundalini yoga. Let's see here. Goddess Warriors, I was shown by Divine, we each DM and DF have teams working for us. Yes, you have angel teams working for you. That's why I always say that, you know, this is a world of free will, and that you have to ask the angels for assistance, because they can't help you unless you ask them. Laura, you finally caught up. That's awesome. I'm glad you caught up. Hopefully you enjoyed the message. Yes, Chris Cole, false twins are karmics. And I knew what you meant. All right, y'all. I think I'm getting ready to be done doing the live video. I want to try to catch some of Liz's Guided by Angels live event and support her. But I wanted to tell you guys that I really appreciate all your support, and I appreciate you showing up to my live event. You know, your time is just as important as my time, and you know, that's kind of the best gift that you could give somebody, is your time. And I'd like to tell everyone, the people that donated, I really appreciate your donations, and never expect that, but I do appreciate that. And you know what? This weekend, you know, the most important thing is peace, love, and happiness. But also, I want to emphasize being with your family, you know, and appreciating your family. So I want y'all to know that that's very important. And just maintain your power. Stay in your power. Don't let anybody pull you out of your power. If somebody's trying to pull you out of your power, you might wanna check yourself before you wreck yourself. Maybe that's why I got that song. But anyway, I love you guys, and you know, I plan on putting out some videos probably this weekend. I'll do it whenever I'm guided. But y'all have a good weekend and a good rest of your day. And if I don't see you on Liz's channel, then I'll see you guys